Good morning, Corn Fam. Copiboar here. A little bit more serious side to me. I want to do a little segment today on the Copi token and the recent developments with our central exchange listing, which is a huge milestone for the project and a wonderful stepping stone going into this bull market to help support the token, support the volume, and support the growth of the project. So I just wanted to point out a few things that may have been missed by those that aren't deep in the charts. And It's a hobby of mine. I enjoy it. I cannot say I am highly skilled. It is something that I just enjoy, and I welcome constructive criticism in the comments, things you want to hear, things you think I've done wrong. But these are the things that stand out to me recently, and I'm sure uh, it's better to your ears than to my wife's constantly. So. Just wanted to point out some big changes that are happening with the central exchange. You don't know until it happens. You can hope for things, but the main big stepping stone with the central exchange is we are getting volume. And what do you need for volume? What do you need? Sorry, what do you need for exchanges to list you in the greater scheme of things? You need volume of your token, and we are getting that with our recent central exchange listing. So if you take a look at the Copi token page here, right on Cornucopias, you can see our 24-hour volume is around $904,000, which is a huge increase from where it has been lately. Um, the dexes just don't throw out that much volume. So I'm going to pull up here on Coin Market Cap. You can pull up in the Cornucopias markets. You can see how much trading volume is going on these different exchanges. And Ascendex, our central exchange listing, is hosting 80% of the volume. So that is many-fold what the decentralized exchanges are uh, currently pulling in. So this is a big development. It's great to see. The orders are smaller currently on Ascendex, nothing massive, but uh, the changing hands of Copi from, one to another in the greater volume, it's a great thing. Hopefully, more of these buyers are getting them eventually off the exchanges and into their private wallets, and we have a greater distribution of the Copi token. Uh, so, moving on, I just want to point out just a few things I've been seeing in the charts. Again, these are things that I look at, some indicators that I use, and I've pulled the the ones together that work for me. Uh, I tend to keep things as simple as possible, and I trade on the very, very long term. Uh, some swing trading, but mostly I buy and hold and see where things are going. So, I wanted to point out here we have the daily up, and this is the Copi USD pair on TradingView. Now you can see I actually have the entirety of the life of the Copi token here. From the very launch and the swing high to about 8.1 or 0.081 cents, to the very swing low of hopefully what was the bottom of the bear market. And I pulled a fib from the swing high to the swing low. Now, whether or not this is the correct way to do it, it's shown some interesting things to me. There have been some fib levels that have been very well respected and reacted off of, which actually, interestingly enough, lines up very well with some VPVR volume profile over here. You can see this kind of shows the spikes in volume. I learned this indicator from Mr. Frankie Candles, and it's helped me out very well. Just kind of understand the overall market and where things are trading and how the price tends to use these areas as resistance and support. To me, this is one of the easiest ways to see where your large levels are. And it just happened to correspond with the fib levels that I also pulled. Moving down here, we have the RSI I use, the stock RSI and the MACD, just to see the momentum. So what we've been working with here lately, we had a pretty clear head and shoulders that we broke down from here, but we are, in essence, setting up a great amount of consolidation through here on this recent, very large run up from the bottom of the bear market. And we are currently contending with some fib levels, the 382 here. And we actually, once testing it once and breaking down below, we have resumed above it. I have the 382 marked here at 0.037 cents. And it's my hope that we are now building some nice support above this fib level as we're hovering around 387 cents at the very moment. I think we could hold this level for quite some time, consolidate sideways, and use this massive layer of support as a nice liftoff for our next push forward. As you can see here on the RSI, we are nearing a bit overbought. But we can stay in these levels for quite some time. As you can see on this last push up on the out of the bottom of the bear here, we can hang out in this area for quite some time. The MACD on the bottom, we have flipped over and the momentum is bullish. And then when we go over to the 3-day a little bit longer, we have some room to run here on the RSI. That's looking good to me. We've also crossed over on the MACD, also bullish. But where things get really exciting for me, the longer the time frame, the more powerful the moves, the more important the moves. We have room to run on the RSI. And if you look on the MACD, I'm going to pull it up here. This is exciting for me. Not yet this cycle have we broken above the zero here, and we seem to be headed in that direction with this very strong reaction here of the blue looking to want to cross that red line. So it's my hope that when this would happen, when the MACD would cross, that this would be the beginning of the bull run for the COPI token. There's a lagging indicator, and it could take quite some time, but this is what I'm seeing. I'm hoping for, quite a bit of sideways here, a lot of distribution to some new wallets. Hopefully we're creating a new floor, and we can use this to boost our way up to test our new fib level and our new high volume node, which exists around our last local high, which was up here, 0.046045, something like that. But you can see how it respects that fib level as well. So if we are making our way up to this next fib level and higher volume node there, that's going to, have a little bit of resistance for us. And, maybe that comes out around the time of the testing release to public or something like that. And we can blast right through that last high volume node and, work our way into some price discovery, testing those all-time highs. Because if you look up here, there is not a lot of trading volume up at these higher ranges here, which would mean to me that there's not going to be as much resistance in price movement. So, to wrap it up, this is not financial advice, obviously. I do not have the skills that someone like Jay Robbins has. These are observations. I am a longtime holder of COPI. I will not be trading on the short term. It's just too risky for me, and I see where the project's going. So these are just some insights I thought I'd share. If you like this kind of thing, if you want to hear this kind of thing, awesome. Let me know. If you think I could do things better, or if I did something wrong and you're like, Copiboar, this is ridiculous, you don't know what you're talking about, let me know too. I am all about the constructive criticism. So thanks for joining me. hopefully, if this thing goes well with the charts, we could make this another segment. Maybe get some other people in here with the trading knowledge that exceeds mine. Some names come to mind. I know Horsey is a very skilled trader, more on a normal basis than I. Just to get some other perspectives. Maybe Jay at the same time, and we can yeah, see how it goes. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening to me. If this is something you want to hear, like, subscribe, let me know. And we keep waiting for testing so I can get some game footage on the Copiboar channel. Thanks, guys.